The Iberian Peninsula, home to the vibrant nations of Spain and Portugal, is a land bathed in sunshine. Yet beneath this idyllic facade lies a critical vulnerability: the Iberian power grid. This intricate network, responsible for delivering electricity to millions, teeters on the brink of disaster. One catastrophic event, whether natural or man-made, could plunge the region into darkness. The grid, while modernized in recent years, still bears the scars of past outages. These incidents, though localized, serve as stark reminders of the system's fragility. Experts warn of potential weaknesses, particularly in its interconnected nature. A failure in one section could cascade across borders, leading to a widespread blackout. Imagine a scenario where the familiar hum of electricity fades, replaced by an unnerving silence. Hospitals plunge into darkness, traffic lights go out, and communication networks collapse. This is not a scene from a dystopian novel, it's a chilling possibility that underscores the precarious dependence on the Iberian power grid. The potential causes of a mass power outage in Spain and Portugal are as varied as they are unsettling. Natural disasters, always a threat in this seismically active region, could cripple the power grid. A major earthquake like the one that devastated Lisbon in 1755 could sever transmission lines and damage critical infrastructure. Beyond the fury of nature, the spectre of cyber warfare looms large. Sophisticated hackers, sponsored by hostile states or operating independently, could infiltrate the grid's control systems. With a few keystrokes, they could trigger a catastrophic cascade, plunging the Iberian Peninsula into darkness. The threat doesn't end there. Human error, often overlooked, remains a persistent danger. A miscalculation by an engineer, a faulty piece of equipment, or even simple negligence could have devastating consequences for the power grid. The potential triggers are numerous. The consequences dire. In the event of a prolonged outage, the fabric of society as we know it would unravel. The comforting rhythm of daily life would be shattered, replaced by a struggle for survival. Imagine a world without light, heat, or refrigeration. Hospitals reliant on a constant flow of electricity would become overwhelmed, their life-saving equipment rendered useless. Communication networks, the lifeblood of modern society, would collapse. Mobile phones would fall silent, internet access would vanish, and families would be left in the dark, unable to contact loved ones or seek help. Panic and fear would spread like wildfire, leading to potential looting, violence, and social unrest. Section 4. Economic carnage, the cost of darkness. The economic ramifications of a major power outage would be nothing short of catastrophic. Businesses, large and small, would grind to a halt, unable to operate without electricity. Factories would fall silent, shops would be forced to close, and the vital tourism industry, the lifeblood of the Iberian economy, would come to a standstill. The financial losses would be staggering, potentially pushing the entire region into a deep recession. The cost of repairing the damaged infrastructure, coupled with the lost productivity and revenue, would cripple the economies of both Spain and Portugal. The road to recovery, in the wake of such a devastating blow, would be long and arduous. Section 5. Conspiracy theories. Fact, fiction, and fear. In the aftermath of a major power outage, as fear and uncertainty grip the population, conspiracy theories would inevitably emerge. Some would whisper of government sabotage, a deliberate act to control the masses. Others would blame it on an electromagnetic pulse or EMP attack, a weapon of unimaginable power capable of frying electronic circuits. While it's crucial to approach such claims with a healthy dose of skepticism, it's equally important to understand the psychology behind them. In times of crisis, people crave explanations, often latching onto the most outlandish theories to make sense of the chaos. It's our responsibility to rely on credible sources of information and to promote critical thinking, even in the face of fear. Section 6. Preparing for the unthinkable. Practical steps for a darker tomorrow. While the prospect of a major power outage is undeniably frightening, there are practical steps we can all take to prepare for such an eventuality. Assembling an emergency kit stocked with essential supplies like water, non-perishable food, a first aid kit and a battery-powered radio is crucial. Establishing a communication plan with family members, designating a meeting point in case of separation, and familiarizing ourselves with alternative routes and methods of transportation are equally important. Remember, knowledge is power, and in a crisis situation, it can be the difference between survival and despair.